guys, it's Lulu here, and I'm jumping in to do a collective reading for August. Usually I just put these up in the Alchemy Academy every month, but I'm going to put it back up on YouTube. Now, if you can hear noise in the background, it's Josie. She is clip-clopping around and making a lot of noise. It's impossible to get quiet time here at the moment. So let's just do the best we can. And yeah, like I said, if you hear noise in the background, it's Josie walking around. So we're in Leo season, so I've bought this beautiful yellow sun energy and just sitting that here to oversee the reading, and just asking that the messages for our highest guidance come through, and yeah, just supportive messages to come through for this month. So I've been feeling really good. I hope you guys are feeling good as well. So let's see what message wants to come through. I've got 2 tarot decks and about 5 other decks to use with this reading. Whoa. Okay, so first up we've got the King of Swords. So this is really important that during this month we take a positive mindset with us, like a strength-based mindset. So really focusing on the good things that are available to us, and yeah, just working with our own strengths, but also standing in our own sovereignty and feeling in our solar plexus that strength. This is more strength to do with the mind though, and standing in our truth and being able to see the truth as well as we go forward. So, you know, there's that energy of discernment there. So that's a really powerful start to this month. Good girl, Josie. Josie's standing right next to me. Let's see what else. So maybe if your thoughts aren't in a good place, see what you can do. You know, if you've got anxiety, because this you know, the color yellow, as much as it links to joy and the sun and things like that, it also relates to issues with our stomach and our digestive system, worry and anxiety. So for a lot of people, they might be experiencing that. So see if that is you. You know, see what you can do to connect to the sun, your divine connection, and bring those messages through. So there might be even something in this reading that supports you with that. That's my hope and intention. So let's see. Okay, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. So keep creating beauty in your life. This is really important. Focus on abundance and knowing that there is enough, because we do have, you know, that whole message that's been coming through, which is in alignment with, you know, astrological information that we've been receiving as well, and the different energies that are coming through, that, you know, that there is that lack, and we've seen how that's played over the last couple of years. But it's really important that we still maintain within ourselves, within our own knowing, a sense of there is enough, that we will be provided for. And that links really into faith as well, faith and courage. And, you know, I would say Leo again. So keep focusing on that, because, you know, we are co-creators. And that feels really beautiful, actually, having these 2 here as well, because, you know, the King of Swords and then the 9 of Pentacles. So it's that masculine and that feminine energy coming together to create the Page of Swords. So again, this is a real message about moving, like going forward. What are you wishing for? It's being led by the heart, which is Leo. Have the courage to follow your heart. Have the courage to still lean into your dreams and your wishes, and know that you can create a beautiful life. That's what those 3 cards are really speaking to me at the moment. Okay, we've got the 7 of Cups there in reverse. Let me just see what these other 3 cards are as well. So there's that one. We've got the Empress, the 3 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so let me just see. All right. So, you know, for many people, they've been carrying a real burden, and there has been this sense of heartache around different things for different people over the past couple of years in particular. And this, I mean, this is sort of now showing me the, you know, that the fact that there is people that are able to see the positives and reach for the positives, but there's also those that are feeling, like I said before, you know, burdened, and that they can't wish upon their star, so to speak, or that things aren't going the way that they would like. The Seven of Cups in reverse. So, you know, they felt like because of this burden that their dreams can't come true, or there's heartache around what they'd hoped for or how they saw things going forward, moving forward. But with this Empress card here as well, and the Page of Swords, it's a reminder that even if we've been through these things, that we still can create, okay, something. After every cycle finishes, a new one begins. So see this imagery of this card? And this is also a very community-based card as well, because the Empress energy, you know, it's not only just about caring for self, but for others as well. So how many cards have I got there? 4, 7. All right, let's just get a couple more. Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, keep going. This is speaking of, you know, the cycles there as well. And also too, because that kind of reminded me of a labyrinth in the middle of the tree, but it's not. It's showing, it's basically showing cycles again. And it matches perfectly with the Empress energy as well, because we are creating, and again we've got the masculine and the feminine there. So, you know, keep going. It's about knowing what season we're in, and then what you bring to that season. Okay, what's that one? Okay, the Devil in reverse. Okay, so that's just a heads up. Keep focusing on the good. You know, allow yourself to come out of anything that was sort of negative and keeping you focused on things that really weren't for your highest intent, you know, your highest good. So that's that one. Now, let me just see. So I'm going to pull one of these cards because I want to see about any challenges that we might have. Okay, listen to your guardian angel. Okay, so when you are going through those times where you do feel challenged, just remember there's huge spiritual support for us. Especially, you know, we're in that potent gateway too, you know, with the Lionsgate energy that's with us right now. So, you know, it is a time where we can be closer to God, closer to the divine. And, you know, that's what we spoke about at the start of this reading, is staying in alignment with that and listening to what's coming through for you. So when you do feel challenged, you know, ask for help, whether that's through the spiritual. Sometimes we can ask help through spiritual, and then that it turns up in the physical as well somehow. So it's always interesting to pay attention to signs. And this is what this card was also reminding me of as well, but I forgot to mention, is pay attention to the signs that are around you. So how she's focused in on that bird. So, you know, we receive signs and messages in many ways if we are open to seeing them. Let me see. Okay, let's see what else. I'll do some astrology cards. We can ask for 3 of these cards to give a message that supports this reading. I'm going to be doing the individual readings in the Alchemy Academy shortly. I might start them either today or tomorrow, but let's just stay in with this at the moment. Okay. So we've got 2nd house, owning, 8th house, endings and beginnings, and Saturn, truth. Okay, so with the Saturn, with the truth, what's coming through for that is really at this time working with knowing who you are. This is how we are, during this month, this is how we're going to go forward in our own strength. Is by knowing who we are. Hopefully we've come to a point where we know who we are and we've learned how to trust in ourselves, and we can walk forward with strength no matter what's going to come across our path this month. So, Saturn is, it has its challenges, no doubt. But as long as we're standing in our truth, we can face those challenges. And 8th house here is Scorpio. So, there might be some things that bring through a bit of a sting. Sit down, Bubba. Sit down. Oh, you're so cute. Sorry. So yeah, there might be some things that bring through a bit of a sting in this time, but just remembering the cycles and the new beginnings and the endings. Sorry, I'm getting totally distracted. You can see a little nose down here. Cute girl. I know. All right. So Joyce is just giving me a message as well about animals as well, and how they're they're our helpers as well. So let me focus back on this. I got totally distracted by her cuteness. So second house, that relates to Taurus as well. Again, in relation to this reading, it's really speaking about self-worth. So knowing who you are, knowing your self-worth and your value, you'll know what you will settle for and what you won't going forward, and that's really important. Let's see. And, we're going to probably see a lot more truth come through this month. Every month we've been seeing more and more information come to light. And, yeah. Here we go. Family of light. Signs, guidance, innate and ancient wisdom. Okay, so this is again about knowing who you are. I spoke before about signs and guidance. We got this one through with the guidance. Everything what's been happening in the last couple of years has really given us so much opportunity to grow, basically. So whenever there is a challenge, it's an opportunity for us to grow, to heal and to learn and to step into our sense of empowerment. So knowing that we're not alone with that is really important. Maybe this is a time of great remembering for people as well, leaning into our ancient wisdom and things like that. So knowing where we come from, our ancestors, the lands that we come from. Oh my gosh, sorry, she's making so much noise in the background. Josie, there's nothing on that plate, darling. There's nothing there. Okay, so yeah, I look at all this light pouring through. So that's the energy of the time we're in right now, is really opening up to that. Like, the energy has shifted, and I don't know about you if you can feel that yet. And it's just, there's so much available to us and so much coming through, so many messages and divine guidance to lean into. And Blu-ray being direct divine expression, bridge between dimensions. Come on, how beautiful. It's just really beautiful energy. And feel like you want to, we've got a choice. We've always got a choice what we're leaning into, and sometimes the lean is more easy to go one way or the other. So if you're feeling like leaning into this really beautiful energy, why not? Spend time there. We've been going through such denseness that it feels nice, and it feels like a bit of a relief to spend time in this space, perhaps. So that's those two. Let me see what was on the bottom of that one too. Okay, abundance. So that was the card that was on the bottom. Josie, stop please. Stop. No. Come on. Okay, so abundance, fullness of source, enough for all, open. So that's confirmation. That's the exact same message that I said at the start of the reading about, feeling that there is enough. So one thing that gets triggered in these times, and I did do a bit of a write-up on my YouTube channel in one of the short videos that I posted the other day about, it was yesterday actually, about how, a lot of us have been triggered through these times, and it's because of our cellular memory. So if you've had family members that have gone through times of, you know, war or things where there was a lack or a scarcity, that can still be playing out in our cellular memory. So if we do go into that sense of fear, or which is being triggered a lot right now, yeah, so you know, you can see how that's playing out. But if we go into that fear energy, just notice, bring it into your awareness that you've actually gone into a bit of fear, and then bring it back to breathing and connecting to source, divine guidance. Remind yourself it'll be okay. So that's that message. And also here I've got the galactic deck. Oh, the galactic heritage. So I really wanted to get a message from them as well, which is important, you know, with this family of light. So maybe get 3 of these cards as well. Okay, Lemurian era, Earth, so the past, natural humility, Lyra, and the one that was on the bottom is generosity, Lyra also. So how beautiful is that? That really ties in with the Lionsgate energy as well. So, you know, when natural humility and generosity feel like they tie into this energy as well. You know, the Leo heart, you know, it feels like God actually, because when we are in this space of natural humility and generosity, that's the space we are working from. This is also the future we want to create. So we're all aware of these dark forces that have been operating here on Earth that don't want that. They don't want these type of energies. They want something very different and have been trying to play that out. But like with the Empress card before, remembering that we're the co-creators, we create the beauty, we create the community, and that's something that they can't, they can try, but they can't control that. So when we're working from the heart space and staying linked in with that divine guidance and connection, which is the sun, you know, that's us creating the beauty that we want for the future and what we want to step into. So again, this one links into the ancient wisdom, so knowing where we've been before and learning from those times. So, you know, the Lemurian, Atlantis, Josie, no, there's nothing. She's trying to eat food off a plate where there is nothing. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, so Lemurian era. I might read a little bit of that one, because this is a deck that I like to check out the book for. So I just want to check what that one says about the past and see. So that's number 47. Okay, so this era, spanning approximately 13,000 to 26,000 years ago, represents the feminine principle in a planetary cycle. Civilization was awakened to its spiritual self and its place in the universe. It was a time of peace, compassion, and enlightenment. Beings from other star systems openly walked the planet and assisted the development of humans. This feminine cycle of civilization is now returning, yes. So we are seeing old ways crumbling. This is a natural cycle of planetary development. You pulled this card because you have a strong connection to the Lemurian era that is affecting your life now. Let yourself explore this idea in more depth. So, okay, that's perfect and beautiful, really ties in with this. So what I would say is if... oh, I just lost what I was going to say. Oh, it was with this one. So the ancient wisdom and guidance. So tuning in to what you know, what are you connected to? Where is your guidance coming from? Who is it coming from? Because this is a time where we are going to be receiving a lot more support coming into Earth, and thank God in a way, because we kind of need it. So let me just pull one from my deck. Some of you might know that I was creating a deck which is kind of finished, except I need to order. Okay, I'm just slight segue here. This is my deck, color codes for Ascension. Now with this, I am redoing maybe 6 or 7 of the cards. I've just added a bit more detail to them. And I'm also going to do the backs with each bottle that correlates with the card on them as well. So I just need to order that. But yeah, let's just pull one of these cards. We'll see what comes out. Color codes for Ascension to finish off the message for this month. I might do one mid-month as well. So Venus here, number 6 Venus. So again, it's the feminine principle and really leaning into that loving, nurturing, mothering energy as well. So it just feels maybe to just allow that love to come into your heart, because be open to love. So many people are getting closed off and shut down because of experiences. That can happen through trauma as well. People shut down their heart. But you know, it's like I said before too, it's working. Have the courage, what we said at the start of the reading, have the courage to lead from the heart and work and operate from that space. So practice it daily. So you know, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment as well. So let's see. 30 creativity. Okay, so so with these two, it's this is like, what are you nurturing? What are you nurturing with your creativity? So bringing that in. So that relates to this card as well. Page of Swords with that wish there. So, well, it relates to lots of cards there. But yeah, that's that really beautiful energy of keep nurturing what it is that you've been working on. You know, put love into that. Also too with this one, it's when we, because you can see this chakra point here as well. So when we, you know, are in alignment with who we are and with the earth around us and nature around us, we can receive divine inspiration. So let's see if we can get one more. Do what you love as well. I'm just seeing here too, this love heart around her, or around this galactic type being. Do what you love. I mean, that's what we came here for. We didn't come here to, you know, not do what we love to create. We're creative beings. So part of making a way out of a system that sort of tried to really to shut down our creativity and restrict it and keep it in a square or in a box, we can now just expand that. That's another gift of these times, right? Because the old systems don't work anymore. It gives us opportunity, even if we're pushed out of the old systems, and it might feel really crappy and bad, you know, and have consequences that are painful, which relates to these cards that we saw before, you know, the burden and the Three of Swords. There can be great gifts that doors that open for you from that. But we need to be open to it. So one more card to tie this up, to wrap this up with love. Okay, the Tower. Wow. Okay. That kind of ties in with just what I just said then. This card, it shows two worlds here. One's kind of on fire. It's like to create the new, the old is being burnt away. Here's the wisdom we're carrying forward with these whales and the dolphins. You know, that's the ancient wisdom we're carrying forward. There's new growth coming from this time. So it links in again with cycles. And, you know, like the thing about the Tower energy as well is that it gives opportunity again for something new to come through. So yeah, again, to wrap it up and bring it back to the start, it's about focusing on strengths, focusing on, you know, having our mindset. Where's that King? Here. King of Swords. Holding our sword of truth. Seeing our future the way we want it to be, how we want to create it. Finding solutions as well, because, you know, the swords is air. So if you think about Aquarius, the energy of Aquarius, it's very focused on solutions, finding solutions. So yeah, that is the reading for the collective for the start of August. I hope you have a great month. I might come in and do another reading midway, I think. So if you want to join my Alchemy Academy group, I do individual readings there each month, which is $10. So yeah, if you want to find me on Facebook, just look up Lulu's Heart Centered Alchemy and you can see how to join there, or send me a message or whatever. So anyway, have a beautiful day. Welcome to August. I'm looking out the window and I'm seeing blue sky and sunshine at the moment, which is really nice. And anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.